Spy X Family. Now what first come to your mind when you heard about this title? Is it a spy-based anime that has a lot of action in it, more like James Bond? Or maybe a comedy wholesome show about a family with a background of a spy? The answer is both. An assassin freelancer, spy sugar daddy, smoke child esper, and a dog that can see a future. What the hell is this family? So in case you haven't seen Spy X Family, it is about a spy by the name of Lloyd Forger who needs to form a fake family for a mission to basically maintain peace between the two countries. I guess you can call it a country and avoid war happening. And then he got this child named Anya from an orphanage that can read people's minds. I don't know how, just bear with it for a minute. Now for a family to be complete, they need a mother figure. So by a complete RNG based on information that has been provided by the spy agency, they manage to convince your Briar, who later can be called your Forger, to be their fake mother. Little that they know, except Anya, Yor is a brutally talented assassin. Until the mission is complete, they need to act as a Forger family. To be honest, I don't have much opinion about this anime. It's not like bad, but rather the opposite. Anime that makes you enjoy to the very end without any high budget, over the top animation or odd things occurred. I think it is safe to say that it is pretty well done. This is a type of anime that you can watch without thinking too much and let the show roll, giving you a nice and fresh experience. But it's also not a slow anime. The anime still has an action that is incredibly good with amazing buttery smooth animation being delivered smoothly in every scene. A classic background scenery from around the 18th century makes the show more interesting and portrays what the anime should be like at its first glance. All characters have a very solid story, but are also still weirdly amusing to follow. But from all of it, I like stories that have Anya in it a bit more than the others. It's just so hilarious to watch every scene. Sometimes Anya will do the funniest things she could do, sometimes she's being adorable, but many times she's making weird faces that I absolutely love to bits. There are some moments that make me question whether is Anya still a kid or not. But then I felt stupid when I realized that Anya barely passed an exam even though she has the ability to read people's minds. But it makes me more confused because she could do what the adults didn't think or won't do. This kid is a lunatic. Maybe it is thanks to the Forger family. In the Forger family, you got your Forger as a gorgeous, beautiful wife but very awful at cooking, and Lloyd Forger as a handsome, reliable husband who is always perfect on his mission. Except raising a kid. And there is Anya with a smug smile just playing around and reading people's mind like it is a freaking talk show. It's pretty nice to see the family getting along and progressing to be like an actual family. The perfect analogy to describe what it feels like to watch the Forger family, it's like you're being warmly hugged. And there is also my favorite part in this entire show where Lloyd proposed to Yor in the middle of chaotic situation with everyone firing a gun, action and death everywhere. But Lloyd just casually proposed to her with a ring that he got from pulling a grenade. This scene has to be the most John Wick thing I've ever seen in a show. The story progressed to be more entertaining. Even though the show has a second core, it's still keeping the consistency of the entire thing. They added some new characters, but somehow they deliver it smoothly so that you can remember almost all of the characters in the anime. It's like they are not being left off. The soundtrack is as amazing as it gets from a top tier anime production out there. It sounds so good and feels casual and classical at the same time. Genuinely, it's hard for me to find anything wrong with this show. Don't get me wrong, like I'm not reviewing it thoroughly. I try to find something that bothers me, but I'm just not seeing anything wrong. This is a situation where you could say people's tastes of a show are different, and I can agree with that. I open for a discussion though. If there are things that doesn't fit with the show or things that make the show boring for some people, I would like to know further about that in the comment. And here it comes, the end of a review about Spy X Family. I'm sorry about the previous video had some odd audio in it. I forgot to edit the audio part and I will try to fix and improve it so it doesn't happen again in the future. Also, please check out Etherreal community in the description below. It is a Discord server where you can hang out and chill talking about anime or content creation related. That's enough from me. This is Nee and thanks for watching. Bye!